Man, first of all, it taught me that StarBase record deal taught me not only the importance of ownership, but also the importance of not letting people box you in creatively. Because like the conversation we had the last time I linked up with y'all, right? Like I'm the underdog. I always have been. People didn't naturally gravitate towards anything that I was doing. So I had to learn a lot of this stuff on my own, whether it be like the songwriting or how to record, how to do all that. So to then have something that was recorded in a closet at my crib X amount of years ago, then turn around and go national like that, go international like that, was just a crazy experience for me. And I'm still eating off of it. Like, you feel me? Because it was written, produced, recorded, and all that by me. So I didn't have to split it with anybody. Then on top of that, I found out over the summer, which was just crazy, bro. I have how many streams do I have on one of my records? I think it's 256 million streams in China on one song. On one, I found that out over the summer during quarantine. I'm like, swear. So, and this was just off of what I did in Japan. So the music jumped from the Japanese market into the Chinese market. I didn't even know. Then now here I am, and I'm like, yo, like I basically got 250 million streams in China. I just signed a deal with a new Chinese company who's going to be doing marketing and all the rest of that stuff for me out there. I also have another marketing team that's helping me that, so I have two marketing teams. One I hired, another one that just sought after me and said that they wanted to do some stuff for me. So now I'm building that fan base out. Then I'm popping in India. My Indian fans just started popping out of nowhere over the summer as I was releasing new singles and all that for my album, Eden, which is going to be coming out soon. It's going to be coming out this year. So it's like, for me, it's all about just putting that work in, and it's like laying the foundation brick by brick by brick by brick. And that's really what I learned. It's about staying consistent and continuing to lay that foundation, because at the end of the day, you don't know where it's going to lead. I'm not a one-dimensional dude, like, you feel me? And I think about music like I think about food. Do you really want to eat hamburgers and french fries every day? Like, you feel me? Like, if your palate is so diverse, most people's are, like, they want to eat Chinese food one day, they might want to eat Mexican food another day, they might want to eat American food the next day. Like, you feel me? They might want to go to a 5-star restaurant the next day. So it's like all this diversity of flavors and textures and all that. When you eat, why can't you have the same experience with your ears and with your mind and how you stimulate it? And for me, that's really what I go off of. Like, I ain't never finna box myself in. I'm not scared of exploring the unknowns, because at the end of the day, if I think the record is hot and I think my fans are gonna rock with it, it's coming out. Like, that's just point blank period. And I try and keep my musical ear just as diverse as possible, but from listening to different types of gospel music to listening to classical music, maybe a little bit of rock here and there, obviously hip hop, R&B, all that, but I'm pulling from all genres. Like, even some of my fans, they be sending me their music, and some of my fans are from India. And like, bro, I'm gonna listen. Like, it's music. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna get something from it. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get something from it. And like, even with the whole creative aspects of things, I don't just pull from the music. I pull from life and experiences. Like, what's going on right now in the world? Like, these crazy people storm Capitol Hill, bro. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, you feel me? Like, that's inspiration. How do I feel about that? What are my thoughts about that? How do I process it? Do I internalize it? It doesn't make me angry. Does it make me just indifferent? Like, you feel me? Like, that's the song. The song is in the conversation. It's in that. And I feel like if you're a creative person, you're going to be able to pull that creativity out of just about anything. You could be hanging out with your shorties or your nieces or your nephews, and they could do some funny stuff. And it's like, you seeing it from the eyes of a kid, and then from there that could be created into something just so dope that people could relate to. And I feel like if you don't box yourself in like that mentally, in the way that you think, in the way that you process, then creatively it's just automatically gonna come out. And that's where I'm at.